Heidi Stainer from MrCreateCrazy.com, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to make this amazing card that I learned from Stamp TV over with Gina K. Now, she made a different type of card. I mean, it's pretty much the same concept and everything, but I changed it up just a wee little bit here and there, so you'll sort of learn as we go. If you head over to her channel and find where she did the masking of the card base and stuff. So what you want to do is start out with a 5.5 by 8.5 card, which is an A2 sized, and then you'll want to make a mask. And I'm going to zoom out just a little here, and you'll be able to see I used one piece of scrap paper on the back, or you could have used your non-stick craft sheet, a cutting mat. I'm just trying to think of things that you could use it with, but something under that. I didn't feel like pulling something out, so I just used a piece of paper. And then you'll want to take a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and just rip it one time, and you'll get 2 rip sides. And I like to have really good detail on this, so that's about it. And then you want to put it about 2 inches apart. It depends on how big you want this green spot to be. So again, this is about 2 inches. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some Tim Holtz Distress ink called Peeled Paint, and you want to make sure the card is like this. You don't want it like this. You don't want the card looking at you when you're inking it. You want it to be like this. This is actually exactly how you want it to be. Well, after you take off all that stuff, of course. So what we're going to do is we're just going to ink this up right like this. And I'm going to hold the paper because, again, it might be a little slippery even though I've taped it down. And for this, I like to have a nice rich stuff, so I'm going to stamp it quite a bit. I mean, ink it quite a bit. Lord have mercy, help me. Okay, so I'm just inking away, just like this, and you just want to ink everywhere. Just ink, ink, ink. So after that part, I'm actually going to move this around over to this side, just like this. And we're going to zoom in now, so you can see just a little bit better. And then we're going to hold this side down and make sure your tape is still intact. Okay, and just ink it up. And just ink, ink, ink. Make sure you have a lot of juicy ink. Some people say I'm too hard inking these. I don't know if I am. I know I ink a lot. When I first got these, I had the other ink pads for it. Like the ones for when you use the other thing that they have these for. I forgot what they're called. Anyway, here is what we're going to do. We're going to take a stamp from Tim Holtz, and it's this one right here. And we're going to ink it up with some waterproof paper ink, which is our Archival, which is a great ink. Now, I don't know anywhere you can pick this up, actually. I used to sell it, and I love it so much that it even...
It's 7:30.
Sorry, that was my computer. Even after I stopped selling it, I'm still in love with it. Okay, so we're just going to ink it right here. Just like this. And we're going to stamp it right like this. And you want to make sure you don't remove your little mask, because that's what's going to give it our cool little thing. Okay, and just like this, you want to make sure. I sort of messed up a little, but this is just another second card, so you might mess up. I actually messed up about 3 times before I got the card perfect when I was making the first one that you saw just over to my side. So you just make mistakes, and that's totally cool. And then I'm just going to stamp the rest of the paper right on this scrap sheet. Okay, and then I'm going to put it back onto the set. And the set is this one right here. It's the Spring Sprung set. I think I got it about in 2011. I think it was a 2011 release. Or 2010. I know it wasn't this year. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to remove this right here. And we're going to remove this right here. Ta-da! Now, this doesn't look, I would say, as nice as... Hold on. I put a glue dot on the bottom of this. So let's get it off. And I use like a removable one. That's how I remove glue dots. So I like to use glue dots quite a bit. Okay. And my fingers are inky. So what I've what I've actually done, I'm going to give you another technique as well. I take this right here, and I just really wipe my hands really good if I have ink on my fingers, so I don't get the nice white card dirty. That's another cool technique. So next, you want to have your ribbon. Let me get some ribbon. Okay, so I've got the ribbon, and I'm going to use my Glue Glider Pro, so all of the ribbon is down nice and flat onto our card. And I'm going to put it down right here. Right like this. Okay. And then we're going to put that end under and put this end under. Okay. Just like that. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to stamp our sentiment. No, actually, let's do our bow. So I'm going to get my ribbon, and we're going to just take it and cut it right here. Just like this. I think we might need a little bit more. Yeah, let's just get a bigger piece right here. I'm going to use about 2 to 3 feet, so a yard. And I'm going to fast forward this part. Okay, so after I tied my little bow, or whatever it is, I'm really bad at it, as you can sort of tell right here. I'm going to get better at it, I promise, but it's another thing that I have to work on. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some Megan Elizabeth adhesive from her adhesive pack. Let me find it. Let me just go use one of her glue dots that she teamed up with Glue Arts. I've got some of her products in recently, and I'm in love with them. They're really awesome. So that's why I've been using them a lot. Okay, so this goes on right here. And I'm going to trim this right here. Okay, so next we're going to put some Martha Stewart little bling right here. These blings are awesome. I'm going to put 3 right up here. Okay, so 3 goes on right there. And then our final touch for this card is going to be a nice sentiment from Mr. Create Crazy. That's me. And it's going to be our "All things are possible with Christ." And I think that is just one of the best sayings ever. And I'm very happy to have a stamp set with that stamp. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go show you another technique. This is an awesome technique day. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to ink this up right here. I'm using this nice Teresa Collins block. I really like it. I mean, it has a handle on it, so that's cool. When you're stamping, you know, you read left to right. Well, when you're wanting to put something in the right bottom corner or top corner, you want to stamp. I'm using 2 different stamps, by the way. You want to stamp the last stamp first, which is a little confusing. I know, don't worry, as you can tell. So if you stamped "All things are possible," and say I put it over the W, there would be no room for the W. But now that we stamped the first one first, the last one first, you can really tell that. Okay, so we're just going to take off "with Christ" off, and we're going to use all things are possible with Christ. Or all things are possible. Right like that. And we're going to ink it and stamp it right like that. So I sort of messed up, but that is okay. I sort of messed up a few times. I mean, I don't want to edit this video. I just wanted to show you how that happened. And you all saw, I shouldn't have used the acrylic block with the handle, since I was trying to see where I was stamping. But, you know, everybody makes mistakes, and it's going to be okay. So, just like that. So here's our card for today. Now I hope you learned how to make a awesome card, and you will really enjoy this new technique that you learned, because this right here is awesome, and I'll be doing it in a lot of my other cards. I'm going to show you this first, this last project. I'm going to show you this one, because this one looks a lot better than the other one. Okay, so here it is. Thanks for watching MrCreateCrazy.com. Make sure to check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, you know, all that cool stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.